Alright, this is it. We're back. We're back for another video, you guys, and we are going to be doing, finally, we're going to be doing the unboxing for the GeForce RTX 4070 Super. So in my YouTube short, I did just say 4070, but yeah, this is the 4070 Super. So what ended up happening is that I actually bought this thing first off of Amazon, but unfortunately, there was a weird issue where uh, unfortunately, the graphics card was going to be arriving like around the 19th or the 25th of January. So I was like, I didn't really want to, wait too long for it to be, shipped out. And I really wanted this immediately because I just pretty much want to go ahead and finish off the upgrade build, which I will be doing a separate video later on. So yeah, I think after this unboxing, we'll jump cut and then show you guys what the graphics looks like in my actual case. So yeah, but pretty much I wound it up just getting this off of Best Buy. I think pretty much it's better to get your GPUs off of Best Buy because the shipping and the taxes on Amazon is like way fucking high. I don't know why. It's like super fucking high. It is so weird. It is you definitely I don't recommend, buying PC parts off of Amazon because of just how like the shipping and the taxes are just way super high, and it's like completely ridiculous. So I totally recommend, if anybody's going to be buying a new graphics card or PC parts in general, you can either buy them off of a Best Buy or Micro Center. I could recommend those two retailers because I've always bought stuff from them and I've never had a problem with Micro Center or Best Buy. I've never bought anything off of Newegg nor any other PC website that sells, of course, the parts. But yeah, I totally recommend Best Buy and Micro Center. So if you're near Micro Center or if you're near a Best Buy, you can go ahead and pretty much either, have it delivered to your home, or you can just pick it up on your own time. That's what I had to do with my Micro Center bundle. With my Micro Center bundle, I had to go ahead and go order it online and then pick it up at the store. Which the bundle was a Gigabyte motherboard. It was a B650 motherboard paired up with the Ryzen 9 7900X, or not 7900, the 9700X, and then two RAM sticks of DDR5 memory that runs at 6000. That's 32 gigabytes. But anyways, so here is the actual box. OC edition, which I guess that means overclock. The Ventus 3X. So I've heard that these graphics cards are actually pretty quiet. So I went with MSI because my GTX 1070 is an MSI one, so I didn't really want to get a Gigabyte one. I've heard kind of like weird stories with like Gigabyte cards. And Asus ones, I've also heard like for some reason they like, you know, don't quote me on this, but some of the Asus cards can sometimes not even work at all, or like they just die off in like a few months from like using them. But yeah, I just basically went with MSI. I don't know if that's true or not. I really don't know. Yeah, here is the side. So 12 gigabytes of GDDR6, GeForce RTX 4070 Super, and then on the back it shows you a bunch of stuff. So it actually shows you the actual graphics card. So this is a pretty long one. I don't think it's too long. It should be just fine. The case that I'm using is a Fantex P400S or P400A, I think, and it shouldn't have any problems. So yeah, that's the bottom, and I can't show you the other side because the other side does have my shipping address. So anyways, we'll just go ahead and get started with the unboxing. So let me get a key for this. Oh wow, this shrink wrap is pretty strong. Okay, so just do it like this. Yeah. Okay, Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. All right, so there it is. Sale value has gone down to like what, $500 or $400, I guess. So, oh well. This is actually my very first time unboxing a GPU. I've never unboxed a GPU ever in my life, and because like my 1070 was of course from pre-built, so this is actually my very first time opening an actual graphics card. So yeah, there we go. So I'll get that out of the way. And here's the box without the shrink wrap. And so we just open it up from here. And it looks like there's no tape. Yep, there's no tape. Thought there would be tape, but I guess not. Alright, there we go. So, opening it up. And at the bottom, it says, take the essentials. So, wow, this box is pretty sturdy. Okay. Take out the foam. And there it is. So, it comes with something over here. Oh, okay, so they do give you a 16-pin connector. That's actually pretty nice because, I mean, I'm going to be using the one from my PSU. Yeah, I think I'll just be using this one instead of this one. We'll see. So that's very nice. You actually get some type of 16-pin connector to connect the actual graphics card. So you don't have to pick up a specific PSU to use this one, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so anyways. If you guys want to know what the PSU that I'm using, it's a MSI A850GL, I think. Yeah, to see A850GL, have the box right behind me. So yeah, anyways, we'll just take this guy out. And there it is. So we'll just put this to the side a bit. It's actually pretty long. I didn't expect it to be that long, okay? And then here is the MSI graphics card quick start guide. And I think it shows you how to install it onto the motherboard and stuff. So yeah, I don't think we have to look at that. I don't know if there's anything at the bottom of the box. Nope, there's nothing. Okay. So let's put this box to the side. And take a look at the graphics card. Pretty nice. Looks really cool, like in person. And then, oh yeah, so it does come with a backplate. That's one thing that my MSI GTX 1070 didn't have, was the backplate. So, like, all of this at the top was just pretty much exposed, and unfortunately, like, a bunch of dust would be built up very quickly there. So it's nice. It's a good thing that this has a backplate. And there we go. That is it right there. It could stand on its own. So the GeForce RTX 4070 Super from MSI. And yeah, you can see a single 16-pin connector. But yeah, so there it is. I don't think this guy lights up, which I honestly don't care, because I've never been a really big fan of RGB anyways, so whatever, doesn't really matter. I've never cared too much about RGB, so just take out this plastic thing from this. There we go. And then there's some at the bottom here. Set this guy down. And there we go. This is actually pretty heavy. It's definitely a whole lot more heavier than my MSI 1070 that I have. But yeah, it's a pretty heavy boy. So yeah, and there's the top. The top. I can't tell if this is plastic or metal. I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. We have a really large heatsink. So yeah, you can see the fin array there. I'm not so sure if you can see the heat pipes. You can see the heat pipes over there. And yeah, and then it does give you a little plastic cover for the PCIe Express. But yeah. So on the side you get, oh my god, dude, this thing is actually pretty, this thing is pretty heavy. So you get 3 DisplayPort and 1 HDMI, which is fine because all of my, well, both of these monitors are being run by DisplayPorts or display cables. So nothing is being run with HDMI. So yeah. So yeah, that is it, you guys. That is basically it. I think we'll jump cut and show you guys, you know, how I install it in the system. Okay, you guys, so we're back. So as you can see, this is my my MSI GTX 1070. It's the smaller one instead of the longer one. But yeah, as you can see, this one doesn't have obviously the back plate, while on the RTX it does have the back plate, so that's really nice. So it'll keep it from not having a whole lot of dust at the top of the, you know, at the back plate. But yeah, this one, as you can see, it has some pretty good amount of dust in there. And it's a single 8-pin connector, while on the MSI RTX it's a 16-pin. So yeah, you guys want to see the side? So the side has 2 display ports, 2 HDMI, and then 1 DVI. So yeah, it's interesting how we no longer have graphics cards that do not have the DVI slot. Well, maybe there might be specific ones out there, but from what I've been seeing on the new GPUs, they rarely have that now. But yeah, so if I try to flip it over, if I can, I'm not so sure if I can do it this way. So we'll just make it stand up like that. There we go. If it'll stand up, can it stand up on its own? I don't think it can. Okay, I'll just hold it. I'll just hold it like this is fine. But yeah, as you can see, it's a single fan. The Aero MSI GTX 1070 overclocked. As you can see, it has a pretty nice, pretty big heatsink for, like, you know, a small GPU like this. But yeah, so if we put it at the top, oh, if you guys want to see the heat pipes, so the heat pipes are basically right over here, so you guys can see the heat pipes and the small little thermal pads. And yeah, I've never had a problem with this graphics card. This graphics card runs pretty cool, and it's not loud. Or at least the fans are not loud. But yeah, the fans weren't you know, weren't too loud, and the temperatures on this guy weren't even that high. I think the highest I've seen this card go is probably like 70 to 75. But when it reaches like 75, it goes down like quickly. So it goes down to like 70 and then goes down to like 65 and stuff. But yeah, it just depends on what game you're playing. But yeah, you can pretty much tell how long the RTX is, and yeah, but that's pretty much it. That's basically it on my old MSI GTX 1070, and we're going to be upgrading to the RTX 4070 Super. Yeah, both graphics cards from MSI. This one is the Aero, and then this one is the Ventus 3X. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'll be putting this into the case now. So be right back. Alright, you guys, so here we have the 600 watt 16 pin connector right here. So I had to connect this back into the PSU, and now we're just gonna go ahead and connect the graphics card. So I'm just gonna get up for a bit. I know the camera's a bit shaky, and I know we're not in a good position, but we should be okay. So here's the graphics card. You take out the little PCIe cover thingy, and I'm just gonna move this right here. And this is gonna be a bit hard for me to like look at. You gotta make sure that the thing is down. And so on the P400A, it has a PCIe lock, so I had to take that out, and now so that I can put this in here. I think we should be fine. I think we can just put it in here. So we'll just take a look at it right now. So I think we have any issue with it. All right, so set that down and lock it into place, and there we go. That's basically it. As you can see, we don't have a clearance issue. There is a problem though. It's going to be hard for later on to take out the SATA connectors, or not the SATA connectors, the data cables. But there shouldn't be a problem with it, because I can just pretty much take this out and then later on put the cables back in, or take this out and then unplug the cables. So I shouldn't really have a problem. Now let's see if we have a problem with the cable. Yeah, no, it's fine. All right, so we just, yeah, that's it. That's how you put a graphics card in the system. Remove this tripod so I can show you guys what it looks like. So you can see the cable is in there. So yeah, you can see it's actually making contact, and then so there's actually a bit of space between the RTX 4070 and the cooler. So the cooler is a Noctua NHU12S, which is cooling the Ryzen 7 9700X. It cools it pretty well. I haven't run into any thermal throttling, and to my surprise, like the 9700X actually is not too hot. I thought it was gonna be super hot and wouldn't be able to cool, or wouldn't be able to be cooled by the NHU12S, but we don't have a problem with it, so it's okay. I don't have to, you know, upgrade the cooler anytime soon. But yeah, maybe later on in the future I'll try to go ahead and get a NHU12, or sorry, the NHD 15 or the NHD 14, which is the older one. But yeah, you can see down there, I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, it is fully connected. And yeah, the little slot thingies down there. So it might be a little bit hard to take out later on, but oh well, I'm not going to be upgrading this graphics card anytime soon. So it's not like we're going to have to take it out of the system like every single time. But yeah, it looks really nice. Like, I gotta say, pairing this up with the Gigabyte B650 and the Noctua, and all like all the fans being black and this and the case being black, it actually matches really well with the color scheme. So yeah, that's basically it. So we're gonna boot up the system. I gotta put back the PCI lock and the screws in there, and we're basically done. And yeah, we'll turn on the system and we'll see. Hope to God that it's not DOA. So yeah, we'll be right back. Alright, you guys, so unfortunately the footage where I turned on the system got corrupted because my phone died. But anyways, so yeah, the system is running. We have the RTX in there, and as you can see, it is booting up to Windows 10. So we have no problems with it, and it's not DOA out of the box. So really nice, but yeah, that's gonna be basically gonna be it, you guys, because I have to go ahead and get out of here. There's so much crap on my bed and on my desk. I have to go ahead and clean that up, and also I have to go ahead and charge this phone properly because it's only like at 8%. So right now it's probably gonna die again if I keep recording for so long. So yeah, anyway, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a nice night, day, evening, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. But yeah, this is going to be the rig that you're going to be seeing a whole lot. So I'm going to be doing my gaming, my streaming, and obviously my work. And all of this stuff is going to be handled by this guy. So I'll leave the specs in the description down below. I just can't go into the nitty-gritty details right now because my phone is about to die. But yeah, I'll leave everything in the description down below for in case if you guys want to check something out. But yeah, it looks really nice, man. It looks really nice in the system. And I do have LEDs on the case. So if I turn off the LEDs right now, it's a complete dark system. So it's like I guess you can call it a sleep system or whatever. Those like sleeper build systems that people used to make back then. But yeah, anyway, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. So yeah, see you guys.